Hello and welcome everybody, it's TheJWittz here with another E3 2014 Nintendo gameplay preview. So here we have Mario Party 10 and we're playing in the game's new Bowser Party mode, where up to 4 players can play at the same time. Computers take over the slots if you can't get all 4, but you, the 5th player, are able to take control of Bowser on the gamepad and terrorize the other players. Now, I'm not 100% sure on the logistics of the game itself. I do know in Bowser Party mode, it is that Mario Party 9 engine that people aren't so crazy about, where everybody is all in the same car, moving about. But I do know, if you don't like that mode, I'm pretty sure that there is a mode where all 4 players are on the board separately. But here, while everybody's playing at the same time, you've got one Bowser that can just wreck everyone else. So you're, as I tilt the gamepad, moving the fire bars, dealing as much damage as possible. Now, because these are just minigames removed from the actual game, I'm not 100% sure the impact that this would have on your overall play. I do know, though, that everybody loses hearts based on the hits they take or how well they did in the game itself. So, like battle mode, I suppose, where everybody's trying to compete for first place, instead of winning coins, you're just trying to prevent damage. So here we've got another mini game where I'm taking control of this sort of spinning hamster wheel, but with the gamepad you can stop it at any point and send them shooting forward. So immediately you can tell, being Bowser gives you a tremendous amount of power, and that's the only bad thing I can think of in this game is that, well, one, you're going to ruin friendships. You're a giant fire-breathing lizard and you're just hurting all of your friends. Like, that's literally your objective, is to cause pain. Start, stop. At first, people were figuring it out, so I tried to go a little more erratically. I tried to, go forward a lot. You know, you run forward too fast, you get blown off. Peach just goes flying. But then you go too slow and you can get hit by the back one. Crazy. But yeah, you're going to have to negotiate with your friends. Like, okay, you had fun as Bowser, I get to be Bowser this game. Because, as far as I can tell, there is nothing more fun than taking over and destroying 4 people at a time. So speaking of 4 people at a time, the first 2 games we played, there were just the 2 attendees. People just left a previous game, and there weren't actually people in line. So 2 more people appeared. And now we've got 4 live people for me to terrorize, and this time it's with pinball. So the idea is, use the L, R, and whatever. The L and R triggers, not the buttons. Like LR, ZR, RR, whatever they're called. I honestly don't know. They're actually telling me right now, and of course, because I'm deaf, I actually don't figure it out. When you shake the gamepad, it tilts the board and forces everybody to stand still. I figure it out eventually, but you are the Pinball Master. I am a huge enthusiast of pinball in general, so this is very exciting. And you're just trying to hit them with as many balls as possible. And so by forcing them to stand still, they can't even run. You have full power. Like, it'd be bad enough, I think, just trying to shoot the pinballs. They can't dodge it all the time. You're shooting it much faster and you've got a lot of control. But no, they gave you another option to Bowser's evil arsenal, and that is you can just force them to freeze. They can't even run. So yeah, you gotta work it out with your friends. Not everybody can be Bowser at once, but I can only imagine people are going to want to. That said, as someone who was lucky enough to play as the Bowser player, it feels pretty good to make the whole world burn. So we've got one more mini game to go, and this one's actually really interesting. So in this one, you use Bowser's fire breath, but you control it with the gamepad. You look first person through Bowser's eyes as you attempt to roast everybody. Now, I know, unfortunately, I'm obscuring the screen a little bit by trying to show you guys how it works, but you get the idea. I'm looking through, I'm firing giant fireballs. It's kind of like the Super Mario 3D Land boss while they run. So I'm sort of tracking them down. At first, everybody was running in one group, but as soon as people split up, not everybody is safe, Some people are trying to run really close, but as somebody who played as the non-Bowser player, I knew that strategy, so I'm trying to punish the people trying to hide from me. Basically, nobody gets to run. Everybody gets burnt when you're Bowser. So this is the Bowser Party mode of Mario Party 10. It is an absolute blast, at least for the Bowser player, and it is kind of fun to have mini games where you can compete on a completely different front with each other. Now, I don't know what that's going to mean for the full game. People are losing hearts here. I don't know if everybody's working cooperatively to beat the Bowser player or what, but I'm very excited to see more. That's all for this preview of E3 2014, but you can click that red subscribe button to get alerts right when my new videos come out, and I've still got plenty more E3 2014 Nintendo videos coming to you guys soon. See you then.